Hey guys, hello, voice is back. Hello, welcome to this afternoon's writing sprint live stream. How are we doing? What are we planning on working on? Today's location is the comfy couch for our live stream today. Because literally 5 minutes before this stream, I was on my other couch, so I was just like, I don't feel like sitting in an office chair today. I just want to sit on a couch. So it's couch time. Welcome. Ooh, who is here? I almost called you Danny, but Mars is here. Hello. Ooh, how are we all feeling after the NaNoWriMo withdrawal? Are you still writing? Are you taking a little break? That's what I'd like to know. Today I'll probably be working on Project Faye. Just like casually. I don't consider myself to be burnt out after Nano because I think I only got like somewhere around 5,000 words done, maybe even less than that for the whole month, but I did keep a pretty good streak going. So that's what I will be working on. Yeah, I just want to be comfy. I just want to be warm and cozy. I can be somewhat cozy in my office chair, but I was literally like my cats were in my lap. Like I was so very comfy. But right now, I got a cat right here. But she's looking outside, as you can see. But I'll leave her alone unless she wants to come on stream herself. Oh, you're gonna be editing serial fiction. Don't I know what this one is? Do I know about your serial fiction project? Because I know you have like... Oh, now I don't want to say any project names because what if I get it mixed up with someone else's? But I didn't know you had like a serial fiction. Like, is it the one with like the Harleys and the motorcycles and like the Dante's Inferno, or is that something else? I'm working on Project May. For this first print, I'm definitely just gonna be like cleaning up the document because I've made it a real mess since like the beginning of November. It's just like brackets all over the place. Like I want to like turn those brackets into either comments or actually write those brackets. That's what I want to do. Just be like cleaning up all the work I did over November. That's what I'm going to be doing. I wonder what everyone's like. If you have if you're watching the replay, feel free to tell me what you are working on today or how your NaNoWriMo went. Or maybe if you have like a goal for the rest of the year, like what's either your stretch goal or your new goal or just your plan. What's your plan for the rest of the year? Okay, so Mars's serial fiction is not talked about oft, but it's a paranormal romance called Love City. Yeah, I don't think I'm that aware of this project. Either you haven't talked about it much. I'm just trying to figure out, did I know of its existence before this moment? I think maybe there's a chance, but I think it's really cool that you're doing a serial fiction because those are honestly like really marketable, and like lots of authors become very successful with serial fiction because like I'm sure I don't need to explain it, but like it's what am I thinking of? Like you don't need to jump in. You don't need to like read them all in order. You can just jump in whenever you want. That's what I mean. How many projects do you have, Mars? I was gonna say you have Project Labyrinth, but I don't know if that's actually your project. It might be like Katie Ann's project. Yeah. I think you also have one with the word queen in the title. But if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Me, I have like, I guess, do I have, would you get, I don't know, do I have 2 or do I have 3? Because Seaside's just querying right now. Unclear. Ooh, I meant to send out a query earlier this week. Maybe I'll also do that during stream. Hello. Our second friend's come and join us. He's also interested in, are you interested? Do you want to sit on the window? Or do you just want to sit with me? Do you want to? No, she does not want him to get up there. This is Crow. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is Crowhan. He's a big chunky black bean. In the aggressive hider right now. This is Lark. She doesn't want to share the window space, but he's coming. He's gonna try. If both of my cats fall off this windowsill, it's gonna be very loud, but really funny. So, I mean, worth it? Maybe? Oh, are they gonna share? Y'all gonna play nice? Maybe they'll play nice. Yeah, she's having her alone time. You can like. She's like, Mom, leave me alone. What? What? I left you alone. I'm not here to play. Ooh, I love 20 projects. I love that your brain works that way. My brain could never. I'm creating one project and I'm alternating drafting between 2 other projects. I know I should have done that. I just encouraged her. But I don't have anything for you. I have nothing. Yeah, so anyway, I don't have that many projects. I'm feeling like in the future I could have. I don't think I ever could draft more than 2 at the same time. Because this is already really hard and it's slowing down progress on both of them. But I do think it just has to be that way because it's just the way. It's just the way it's working out. Oh, look, if you start playing with that, I'm gonna have to let you down. Oh, okay. Lark has left the blinds. She is doing her own thing now. Now we just have Crowhan. You do have options, and I think that's really great. Anyway, let me go ahead and start the first writing sprint of the afternoon because I am planning on going to the pottery studio afterwards, and I'd like. Yes. Where's my train of thought going? I don't really know. But I'd like to get into it. So let's go ahead and start. Let me share my screen. Look how tiny I am. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and have our first 15-minute sprint. I almost said chapter, but use this sprint to as a little warm-up. If you need to gather any materials or beverages, now would be the time. And I'll see you guys in 15 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. Oh my God. Alright, friends, that is the end of our first writing sprint, and I'm pleased to tell you that a cat has joined us. He's been sitting in my lap for about 10 minutes. Oh, maybe longer. We'll see if he... What is going on? But yes, here's He's having a nice little sleep. Although I will say he is hindering my ability to type because now I have to do it with one hand. But I make do. I can even take this banner down so you can see him better. Yeah. And he's in my whole lap too. I have no more room. During that sprint, I cleaned up the last 3 chapters. So I took out all the brackets that were supposed to be comments on the document and then turned those into comments. And yeah, that's basically all I did. And there were probably about 20 of those. That's what I did. I also had to manage the cats because managing cats is a big job. They get into all kinds of nonsense and trouble. They especially like to chew on power cords, especially the end bits. So I gotta keep an eye out at all times. And Mara's gonna page edit it. That's great. Oh, are you editing? You said did you say you were editing? Yes, you did. You did say you were editing. Good to know. Oops, I actually forgot to let anyone know on any on any social platform that I was streaming today. I guess I can quickly pop into the Discord to see if anyone else wants to come hang. Look at him. Look how hairy he is. I know you don't see anything, but he must be in a shedding season. He's just a hairy boy. And there's so much of him. He's definitely got a thicker coat than Lark does. And I couldn't tell you why, because they are brother and sister. They're from the same litter, same birthday. But that's just how it be. Okay, let me go ahead and now you're gonna hear the double voice. Wow, I think I also need to have some water in a second. But let me post this. Let me go ahead and post it in the Discord. I'm feeling like maybe what else I want to do today. I said I was gonna, yeah. I'm not sure if I will send this query I wanted to on stream, but I want to do that sooner rather than later. Yeah, I guess I'll keep thinking about it. But it's hard for me to type and talk at the same time, so I just need to send it. There we go. All done. Ooh. The episode that Mars is writing is only half written, so you have 3 pages to edit and then 2 pages to actually write in order to finish it. I know that feeling. But you can do it. You can do it. How long are your episodes in length? Do you think you'll be able to finish it during this stream? Because if so, we can go ahead and hop into the second sprint. I don't want you to lose your mojo, lose your momentum. I guess I've run out of what to do in Project Faye. The next sprint, I either need to think about that, or I need to check my query inbox and send a query. So I guess I'll think about it. I'll think. I'll give it a good think. Did I have any show and tell last time at my... No, I didn't have any show and tell at the stream. But I do have more things done from the pottery studio. Wait, did I? Hold on. Yes. Okay, I did show the first set of coasters, but I have a second set of coasters that are done. Now, I'd say, unfortunately, there's a cat on my lap, so I could not get up and show them to you. But basically, the green version of the brown and blue coasters are done, have been glazed, are looking nice. So I have no idea like what the heck I'm gonna do like today in the studio. Like, I don't know. Mars got about 1,500 words written. Okay, so you're like halfway done. You're like at least halfway done. Yeah, that sounds manageable. Thank you. I haven't been posting them recently because I've been working so hard to finish everything before Christmas. But yeah, good to know. I'll post more updates on the story today. But let me see if I can get a picture. I know I'm being honest, like there's a cat in my lap, I'm not getting up. But apparently I didn't take a picture of the finished ones. But like these are the green version of the blue ones that are like done. I don't have a picture of the blue ones either. Maybe I put them on my story. I don't know. But like these are the blue ones and they're done. But then I also made green ones. So that's what's up with that. What's that? Those are ring trees and those are little tiny golems. Those are also done. That's what I've been doing. And when I was in the pottery studio on yesterday, I was making a bowl, but like on a whim, I decided to turn it into a Christmas bowl. So it has like this pine needle motif on the outside of the bowl, which is a nightmare to clean up. Like every stroke I made caused like crumblies in the clay, and I have to get out of the crumblies, and I already spent like an hour yesterday trying to get them all out, and I'm still not done. And the bowl is like this big, so like it's got a lot of surface area on the outside, and I don't know why I do this to myself. Like I never know when to stop with the embellishment. Like nothing I make can ever just be simple. And so on the inside, I'm actually gonna have a different motif, which is Christmas lights. So today, I hope I can like clean up all the like the relief work I did and like start to paint the bowl with some underglaze to make it so therefore I don't have to deal with the nonsense of dipping it in glaze and seeing what happens. Because when you dip something in glaze and you see what happens, you have less control and it might turn out to be crap. Yeah, it is a big bowl, although not the biggest bowl I've made. Anything bigger than this, I did not make on the wheel. The big bowls I make by, it's really cool. So like you take an existing bowl, like a bowl that already exists. That's what an existing bowl is. And then you turn it upside down, or some people do it on the inside, but you turn it upside down, you cover it in newspaper, and then you roll out a slab of clay, so like a sheet basically, and it'll be like a certain thickness. It can be like really thin, like the machine can go really thin. But basically you roll it out and then you drape it on the bowl. And so it becomes the shape of the bowl. You just literally, you whack it until it becomes a bowl. Like you basically created an exact copy. So that's what I did with the Christmas tree bowl. It's about this big. And then I also have I want to say it's a flower bowl. I painted it to look like a flower. It was not originally intended to be a flower, but like it looks like this. And then all those are wheel thrown because they're tiny and it's easy to throw tiny things. See, that one says tiny. And that one is a face. But that flower bowl is the biggest thing I've made so far. And I painted it, and maybe today it will actually be out of the kiln. I don't know, but I'm going to see. I'm going to find out when I go to the studio later. So yeah, That's up with me. It's up with me in the pottery studio. Studio. I literally, if anyone doesn't know that song, that was probably confusing. But whenever I go to the studio, in my Google Calendar, I literally name it studio. But that's like, the song is Studio. I think it's a Peter Gabriel song. The guy who was in Genesis, the band, in the 80s. That guy. Is it Peter Gabriel? I don't know. Anyway, great song. Great pun. Good vibes all around. There we go. Fix that. Phil Collins. Yes. That's way more correct than the thing I said. Who is Pete Gabriel? Is Peter Gabriel another artist of that time? Hold on. Who is Pete Gabriel? Hello. You getting comfortable? You getting comfortable? Peter Gabriel. Yeah, he is a musician. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Peter Gabriel is in Genesis. Phil Collins is not in Genesis. So I was right, but wrong. That's what it is. Yes, Phil Collins. I love Phil Collins. I was almost right. Yeah. Okay, friends, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the second sprint of the afternoon so we can get going with all the progress we need to make. Are you having a good stretch? A good nap? That's great. Or, I mean, I wasn't talking to you, but if you're also having a good stretch and a good nap, I am also supportive of that. Okay, remind myself how to share my screen. Here we go. All is well. The stream sponsored by Sephora, or more likely my Black Friday cookies. Okay, friends. Hold on. We got a comment about 70s and 80s music. Yes, I actually don't know what the bands Asia and Yes are. I'll have to look into that. But that's funny that they all shared members somewhat. I love 80s music. I mean, maybe not that much if I don't know who Asia and Yes are. But yeah, thanks for telling me that. We're gonna go ahead and hop into our second sprint. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. Alright, friends, so it's the end of our second writing sprint. Happy to report that Krohan is still with us. He's still here, having a good time, had a nice little nap. Hi Laura, nice to see you. Completely fine to be working. Ooh, you're lighting a train? That's cool. Ooh. My brain immediately went Polar Express and then that Murder on the Orient Express. Those are two things that I immediately thought of. And I wonder what show or movie that's for. Oh, I'm assuming this is your dog. My dogs hate the car. Not in this way, they just they bark so much they hate it. And by my dogs, I really mean the dogs that live in my parents' house. But yeah, I'm sorry you have so much things to do today, Laura. Oh, but snowing and laying in bed and reading would sound like a really good combination. Ooh, yes. That's amazing, Mars. You got through your edits. That's amazing. And now you just have to figure out what the rest of the scene is supposed to be. During that sprint, I considered writing more Project Faye, and then I didn't. And then I looked in my query inbox, and I considered sending another query, but I didn't because I think I need to refine my query letter. And so then I pulled up my query letter, and then I realized I'm way too far away from my keyboard because my cat is in my lap. So I gave up, and I started listening to Yes and Asia on Spotify. Thank you, Mars, for the recommendations. I found the band Asia to be quite orchestral, like a lot of instruments. I wasn't expecting for there to be in those rock songs, but they were cool. And I did know that a couple songs by these bands, so I knew tangentially of them. I just didn't know oh yeah, this band does that song. I found I really liked this song by Yes called Circles of Time. It was time circles, circles of time. And I like anything a cappella that opens a song. So that was good. That was really good. Yeah, that's what I did. And then after that, I was just doing some reading because I realized I'm half finished with a book that is due in 4 days on my library app. So I need to get cracking on that. And I feel like just reading for the rest of the sprint stream. So I'm going to do that. Oh, that's good. It's good that you already know what you need to do. Yeah. You got to deal with those brackets at some point. I never knew them by name before today. The two songs I knew were Owner of a Lonely Heart and what was the other one? Owner of a Lonely Heart is by Yes. The other one by Asia that I knew of, what is it called? The Heat of the Moment. That's a very iconic song. I didn't know that was their song. Oh, that's so great. I would say I think I prefer more electric pop rock bands. So I like Genesis more, and I like Phil Collins a lot. I don't think I could really name any other bands because I'm not good at remembering band names, but I like that kind of electric pop rock genre of the 80s. That's my favorite. Is Video Killed the Radio Star from that time period, or is that Like, that might be a 90s song. I don't actually know. I do not know. Styx, I have heard of this. Fun fact, there's a character in Project Popstar called Styx, but it's Stixx. He's a drummer. Which I'm sure, you know what, is probably, there's probably someone in the 80s band that is already that exact trope, but I don't care. That's how I wrote it. No, do I know any songs by Styx? I probably do. I just haven't associated them with it. Let me see. Do I know any? Come Sail Away. I know that one. I know Mr. Roboto. Oh, excuse me. That's the only one I'm recognizing right away. But I might listen. I might give them a little listen. ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. Styx and Electric. Oops, not that. I don't know if I know this band. But they seem to have started in the late 70s. Interesting. I'll have to look into that too. Yeah, 70s. 70s. So yeah, like I like songs that are like Video Killed the Radio Star, basically. But that's really interesting. I think I knew somehow deep in my brain that they were called the Buggles. But side note, what a stupid name for a band. Or at least not like it's just a weird syllabance. The Buggles. I mean, there are other band names that are stupid. Like Yes is an objectively stupid band name. And Asia is, you know, that's a weird band name. But this thing, I'm looking at their album, the Buggles Age of Plastic album, and it says Video Killed the Radio Star was 1980, but it might have been put on the record that came out in 1980. I don't know if you can see like more detailed stuff, but yeah, I wish I had actually made an 80s playlist, but I don't have one because I've only just started using Spotify like for real, so like I don't have any real like compiled 80s music that I like. I do in Pandora, but I don't listen to Pandora at all anymore. Kansas. Ooh, I do like Duran Duran. Yes, I know what this band is. I do like them. Kansas. Little River. But you guys are giving me so many recommendations. What is Kansas? Kansas. Really? Carry On Wayward Son is by a band Kansas. I do love that song. But when anything goes like no wait, that's Jump, isn't it? Is that a song called Jump? Yeah, it's a song called Jump. Is that by Kansas? No, it's by Van Halen. Okay. Music is so confusing and amorphous. Yeah. I think I do like Duran Duran. That they make Hungry Like the Wolf. Duran Duran. What else do they make? Well, made. I must not have had much sleep last night. Actually, I don't know any of their other songs, but I do like that one song that got big. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's like a a radio station that's like 80s, 90s, and today, like that my dad would always play in the car, and so like they're playing like the hits of the 80s. So like that's why I only know like song by sound and not by band. Yeah, I think I do like Van Halen. Yeah, I find like I am quite picky when it comes to music in that like I'm picky with my loyalty. Like go I only go hard for a band like if I like pretty much 90% of what they put out. And I feel like that's really hard to find. So it's only like I'm only like most like loyally I think aligned with only a few bands. And those are like Taylor Swift and Aurora. I can't think of anything else. And NSP. That's another good one. Um, if I would like go in, you're I'm gonna have so much stuff to do during the next sprint. This is great. Go in. I don't know if I know. I don't know if I know this person. I'm not recognizing any of their songs by title. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it says he replaced Dennis DeYoung. Dennis DeYoung is the lead singer of Styx in 1999. Wow. He's 3 years older than my dad. I wonder if he's still performing. I wish I could like listen to them now, but I don't. I don't want to like. I don't want to play copyrighted music. I think I'm gonna jump into the third sprint so I can listen to all these tasty jams. Ew. I wish I hadn't said that. I wish I phrased it differently. Tasty beats. That's better. That's more palatable. Sick jams. I don't know. That's okay. Tasty beats. Maybe that's okay. Okay, friends. Let's start our third writing sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. Ooh, big stretch, my dude. You coming to spin the other way and sit that way instead? Yep. All right, so that was the end of our third sprint. I am happy to inform you that I listened to a whole bunch of music during that sprint. My computer's done charging. That's great. I can also report with a playlist that I found on Spotify generated from the song Jump, and I believe it is actually my 80s playlist. Like, this is the music that I like, so I'd like to share it with you all. So we've got Van Halen, Kiss, Aha, Tears for Fears. I can show it to you like this, but like, that'll work. Can you see? Hold on. I got it. So much on screen right now. Ooh, you can see me in my phone. Let's try not to do that. But like, there's Van Halen. I Was Made for Loving You, Take on Me. I love that song. Hit Me With Your Best Shot, Jesse's Girl, Tainted Love, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Love is a Battlefield, We Built This City, Go Your Own Way. Like, this is just purely like all the stuff I like. So like, I figured it out. Queen is on here. Maneater. We got some Def Leppard. Some Closer to the Heart is so good. That's a song by Rush. I think Mars, you recommended that one too. But yeah, there's a little bit of Phil Collins. See, I didn't even look at this whole playlist, but like, this is my 80s type of music. Like, yes. In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins. Closer to the Heart by Rush, Take on Me by Aha, and Maneater. Those are probably my 4 favorite. Ooh, Out of Touch is good too. We Built This City by Starship is also really good. But this is it. Like this is my 80s sound. That's what I really like. Yeah. So I don't know what genre of music that is. Does Spotify like name it? I know Spotify does funky things. Like, does it like give it a genre? Taste profile? Do you have a taste profile on me? Interesting. I wonder how it knows like what to give me, because this playlist was generated on the song Jump by Van Halen. So I don't know. Mark's got 416 words. I listened to music and read about 2 chapters. Ooh, I'm cracking my back and it feels so freaking good. Yes. Okay. I read some more of my ebook and listened to music. That is what I did. And gave him some more pets. That's very important too. I'm assuming this is progressive rock. I will admit I don't really know the names of styles of music. Oh, and we also mentioned like I will say I listened to all the bands you guys mentioned, and I think Supertramp was my favorite. No, it was Electric. The orchestra one? Which one? What one was it? ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. That was my favorite one of the ones, and I do already know ABBA. I love ABBA. Yeah. Like, you can say progressive rock, but, like, I have no idea what that sounds like. So if I'm, like, talking about, like, Van Halen, like, I don't know what category of music that would be in, but that's what I like. I like Phil Collins. I like Aha. I almost said Phil Collins again, but Van Halen. Yes, that style of music. I'm realizing as well that I don't have a deck of cards with me, and I cannot get up. I definitely cannot get up because of the baby. So I think what I'm. Oh, that's too low. I need some forehead. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look up see if there's a card generator website. Yes, playing card shuffler. Ooh, this is a little complicated. Yes. Okay, this'll work. How many cards? 4 cards. No, how many? Yes. Okay. Okay, this'll work. This'll work. Let me go ahead and share this tab if I can share. Oh, I had to remove that and then add a new one. Share screen. This'll work. Okay. Get that ad out of here. So basically I'm just gonna shuffle these cards, and that will be how many minutes we're sprinting for our 4th and final sprint. This is gonna remove some of the excitement of shuffling and the revealing the cards one by one, but I don't have to get up and disturb my cat, so there is that. Glam metal. Glam metal? That is such a good name. Wow. Glam metal? I love that. Arena rock or glam metal. Wow. How does one learn? How does one name these genres of music? Glam metal? That's like the best description of a music genre I've ever heard. Okay, it says it's a subgenre of heavy metal that features pop-influenced hooks and guitar riffs, upbeat rock anthems, and slow power ballads. Yeah, I'd say I'd like that. I like that. Glam metal. That's such a good name. I love that. I'm like an indie pop on the modern side of things recently. I know what that is because I can pull up a Spotify playlist that says indie pop, and I probably like it. So I know what indie pop means, but otherwise I don't know. I don't know what any other thing is. What music genre is Phil Collins, or did he have several? I know he made a lot of music. Let us see what music genre is Phil Collins. I'm gonna go ahead and take the cards away for the moment. Phil Collins. It's telling me rock, but that's not helpful. Contemporary pop rock, soft rock. Yeah, it's saying. So, okay, well, some websites are saying pop rock and soul. Maybe he just did a lot. I don't know. Maybe he was just pop music. Hard to tell. I see. I like this, like the idea of like a brain being sticky or holding on to certain facts. I feel like for me, like my brain is very sticky in terms of lyrics in songs and in music in general, but it's not very sticky in like. Well, the funny thing is that I can't remember what I don't remember. So, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I would say like band names. I'm not good at remembering them if I'm not super like involved or invested with the band. What can I do? Do I need more water? Do I need to eat? Do I need some coffee? I don't know what's going on here. I do not know. Do not know. But anyway, I want to find out how many minutes we will all be sprinting for. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, that's a long one. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna be reading. That's okay. So we have 19 plus 6, which is 25, plus 13, which is 38 minutes. I guess it's not that long. I'm finding this very interesting that over the past few sprints or streams, the 4-card pull has resulted in around 35 minutes for the past few ones. And I think this is like proving like a law of numbers, maybe like randomization, that like the average for a 4-card pull might be around 35. So that's pretty neat. We're doing some statistical analysis here. But I'm pretty sure this is 38 minutes. And we're just gonna double check my math, because if I leave this page, then I can't get it back. But this 6 plus 9 is 15, plus 10 is 25, plus another 13 is definitely 38. Yes, I am confident. And to be fair, that was a new deck of cards that I'd never used before. So it was still fun and special. Don't yawn again, Grayson. You just yawned like a minute ago. I can't stop it. Maybe I should take a nap. If I wasn't on camera, I would try to take a nap. But I need to be awake for the rest of the day. Okay. 38 minutes. 38 more minutes. And I get to read more in my book. That's great. I'm looking very much forward to that. And I hope everyone watching uses this last sprint to wrap up what they needed to do today and get out their like final bits of productivity. I wish you well. I wish you fast typing fingers. And so let us begin in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. Or in my case, reading. Okay. Oh my god, I think the sun is about to go down. That was the end of our fourth and final sprint. You can tell the light has changed. Sorry, just switching banners. How was that for everyone? When did we all get accomplished? How do we feel now that we are 2 hours and 43 minutes later? During that sprint, I was just reading. Krohan changed his position a couple times, but it's just that for me during that last sprint. Laura came back and was reading a graphic novel. Interesting. Because lots of pictures then. Called The Eyes of the Cat. That sounds like a Ghibli thing. It probably isn't, but that sounds like very Ghibli core. Oh, nice! I'm so glad you finished it, Mars. Oh, and Laura read another chapter of another manga, and I was doing work with ice cream. That's tasty. I got some ice cream recently, and it's so good. It's not the Ben & Jerry's that I always talk about, but it's different. It's like white chocolate ice cream, but it doesn't taste like white chocolate, which is a good thing. It's white chocolate ice cream with raspberry swirl and like fudge heart truffles in it, and it's so good. It's like, and I also really like soft ice cream, like ice cream that gets like I don't like a hard texture of the ice cream. I like soft, and so it gets soft really easily, probably because of the white chocolate situation, and it's so good. Would highly recommend if you can find a similar flavor. Ooh, you're reading Jane Eyre? Oh yeah, you can definitely finish it this afternoon. A big stretch, my dude. Hi. You're gonna sit the other way? Yes. Okay. You're so exciting, Rohan. You're so mobile. You're being so fit and active. I'm so proud of you. Well, I got nothing else for this stream. That was it. Thank you guys so much for coming. I posted a video on Tuesday. It was a "Don't let your dreams be dreams, just do it" video. And I really liked making that video. I didn't link it in the description of this video, the stream, but I highly recommend you watch it if you haven't already. I will be streaming. I'll probably be filming a monthly wrap-up video. Not today, but within the next couple days, so I can get that out soon, and it will be both October and November. So that's what I'm going to be working on, and then I will be streaming on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. like normal. I haven't posted the StreamYard. I haven't made the stream yet, so that's why it's not up, but I'll make another batch of them. I have a feeling I'm gonna like pause it around the holiday time, or maybe things will be different. I might shake it up, but for now we're still doing Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Friday at 2 p.m. like today. Yeah, thank you, Mars. I hope everyone here, you have a lovely rest of your day. Hi, my boy. He's just so precious. I love you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and writing with me and being productive, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.